Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hi, my name is Kodai Review, and today we are looking at The Truman Show. This movie was created in 1998 on June 5th, and has a runtime of 1 hour and 43 minutes, and also it has a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is probably a good thing. Not probably, but a really good thing. It won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Motion Picture Drama, Golden Globe Award for Best Original Score. For Best Actor, we have Jim Carrey. And let's just say Jim Carrey gives a remarkable performance as a man learning that his entire life in a storybook coastal village has been the subject of a live 24-hour-a-day womb-to-tomb television drama. Now, I didn't make that up. That's what the description said for if you search it up on Google. I'm not kidding. But anyways, this movie was created by Peter Weir. The screenwriter is Andrew Niccol, and the story, Andrew Niccol. This movie got a gross revenue of $264.10 million USD dollars. And let's just say, enough of me talking. Let's get to the review. Now, I'm going to be honest right now. I'm about to read a description of the plot. I should be watching the movie over and over. I know. But I have to. Mostly because, one, I am very tired because I've been working on another video that's already up on my first channel, not second. This is my third channel, but on my first channel. You should go check that out because I'll put the channel link in the description. And that was intentional. Because why not? But anyways, the plot is Truman Burbank is the unsuspecting star of The Truman Show, a reality television program which is broadcast live around the clock and across the globe. His entire life has taken place within a giant archaeological dome near Hollywood, fashioned to create the seaside town of Sea Haven Island, and equipped with thousands of cameras to monitor all aspects of his life, which is freaking creepy. The producers discouraged Truman from wanting to leave Sea Haven by installing him with an aquaphobia through the death of his TV father. In the movie, there were many times where people tried to warn him he was in a TV series. One of them was an actual actress. Well, an actress playing an actress that plays not an actress. You see what I did there? But she became so close to telling him the truth, which they failed. She failed. Man, I am out of it. But The Truman Show is a perfect example and has great writing that makes a movie great. Sure, Peter Weir is a legendary director, that's what I heard, and his work here is among his best. What makes this movie so good is how, to me, it makes you really question reality around you. Like, are you in a TV series? Is this whole thing a simulation? Okay, enough of that. Anyways, to me, this movie is probably one of my favorites. It's a sci-fi comedy, like I said, and to me, Jim Carrey just did a good job. I really didn't see the comedy aspect. There were a lot of funny parts, but I didn't see comedy at all. I just felt so bad for the guy because it's just he's tries to find the truth, but he can't because people stop him because they're a bunch of jerks. I can't swear because I don't want to get demonetized. This movie begins with him looking into a mirror and just talking to himself. Which at first I was a bit confused. I'm like, wait, what's happening? But he walks outside, says one of my favorite lines.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
And then he starts walking to his car, a dog tries to bite him or something, I don't know. And then a light falls. And I mean a light, like literally a light. I will show it, but right now I am very sensitive with the editing right now. My other reviews have been getting nothing but copies straight. And I'm editing so perfectly good. Don't mind that. That's my air breather thing. The jig. But anyways, like I said, I'm trying to be very careful with this editing. Let's leave it at that. Anyways. The movie doesn't really take it slow. It goes right into it. At first, you're just wondering, like, well, what's this movie about? But then, at certain points, it switches to real life, let's say. Watching him. They don't show it. They just show, like, a random 2 security guards looking at a screen, like, oh, okay. So you're confused at first. But later on, it shows what they're watching. It's him. Now, this movie was suggested by my parents. So I thought, I may as well. So I watched it. Because originally, this week's plan was Love, Death, Robots, but I need to rewatch it. Because, God, that show was good. But I thought, hey, let's just review this. This looks pretty good. So, yeah. The plot, I guess you could say, is similar to a movie and 2 episodes of The Twilight Zone, which I won't name. And it's warm, affecting, and I'm saying and a lot, but this movie is just really good. And now, let's talk about the story of what this movie came to be. Andrew Niccol completed a 1-page film treatment titled The Malcolm Show in May 1991. The original draft was more in tone of a science fiction thriller, with the story set in New York City. Niccol stated, I think everyone questioned the authenticity of their lives at certain points. It's like when kids ask if they're adopted. That's what he said. In the fall of 1993, producer Scott Rudin purchased the script for slightly over, not that much of $1 million. Just not that much. Just dust that off. And then Paramount Pictures instantly agreed to distribute. But it's obvious they had to change it to The Truman Show, which I'm actually glad. Because a thriller, I don't know how that's going to work. At the same time, I can see why it could have been a thriller. This movie does have a lot of serious parts, though. Even though it's supposed to be a comedy, like I just said, there's a lot of serious parts. Most notably is him being terrified of water. And stuff. Sorry if I keep pausing. Right now I'm just trying to focus. I am so tired right now. But they try to get him into a normal life. Almost. Because he was born in a fake city. He doesn't even know he's in a fake city until a little bit later. But he's just like a kid. He runs around trying to find the truth. To see if he's adopted or not. But in this movie, it's a different case. He wants to know what's happening. So, of course, every time he's close to the truth, they keep covering it up. Because they don't want him to know he's in a TV place. Which, at first, I don't get why he couldn't know. But the funniest thing about this movie is how every time when it shows his friends or something, they look into the camera and bring out a product and says, hey, Truman, did you know that this cocoa is artificial and stuff? They explain what it is, and I'm like, okay, that could have been an obvious thing. Which later on he calls out one of them. But he slowly starts to get crazy. Crazy, let's say that. because everyone thinks he's getting crazy, but at the same time they're treating him like he's perfect. And to me, if I was in television, everyone would start treating me really nice and really perfect, I would have freaking know I'm in a simulation, because nothing's perfect in life. Now, nothing bothered me in this movie. I was just like, whoa, this is pretty screwed up for a PG movie. Like, seriously, I don't even think it should be even PG. I think at least PG-13. Because it's more of a messing up your mind type of movie. Like Doki Doki Literature Club. It messes up your mind because you think you're in a dating simulator. It turns out to be a whore. And you're like... But this video is really basic. There's not that much edits. So if you got this far, thank you for watching. And yeah, before I say anything about the review, I'm going to say something that I'm going to say in every end of my videos now. You hear this a lot. It's really stupid, I know, but make sure to like this video and subscribe. Well, if you liked it, and if you like me, even though you probably hate me. You know, 4 subscribers, still making good content, supposedly good. But yeah, let's get to the review. The review for this movie, I give it 10 out of 10. Oh, before the video ends, one more thing, just in case if I don't make another video next weekend, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.